Hi there, welcome to Lainey's Crafting Creations. Today, I've got a couple of projects, but I'll record that one separately. But I'm going to do this wee paua shell. Recently I made a little fish pond scene inside a clamshell. So I just thought this might be quite cool because it's a little bit deeper. And today I'm using this amazing deep pour from Alumilite. So what I've done is just put some these are fish tank stones that I cleaned a long time ago, so they're well dry. And then I've got some little fish that my husband ordered off AliExpress, so I'm going to pop them in there. Probably just do two maybe. I have taped off, there's only a couple of these wee holes in the shell that go all the way through, so I've just got electrical tape there, so I'm hoping that holds enough. Now I'll just put my mask back on because I have already mixed my resin, but because I'm going to be working with it, I'd prefer to have my mask on. I do want it to be deeper that way, so I'm just going to tip it back a little. No leakage so far, so that's good. Set this one down here. A little bit more using them here. These orange ones. Okay, I think I'll leave that for the first layer. Because like this one, I may just put a couple of the wee lily ponds in it there. Creates that shadowing. Pretty cute. Just to set that a little bit, so use this tail on that stone. Okay, I'll leave that there and I'll come back for the next stage. Hopefully this electrical tape holds. Hi there, welcome back. I'm coming back to do another layer on this fish pond in the paua shell, but I thought I'd show you that even though I had tape on the back, it did leak out, so you can see there's a, I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a bit of a low tide in there now. And so there was a bit on the back. It doesn't worry me too much because I think I'm going to display it on a piece of like raw wood from the garden. We've been chopping down some trees or something on this edge, so I'm not too worried about the back, but I had it sitting on this mould and I did lose a bit of resin, so that was a bit of a shame. So what I'm thinking is this time I will use the glue gun and just put, I mean these ones are now sealed, but from about here onwards I'll just put some glue on there to see if that'll hold everything in a bit better. This is a really old glue gun that was given to me, and I don't do all that well with it, so we'll see how we go. Maybe it's not warm enough yet. Okay, that's going well so far. Let's get rid of that. I'll just blob it on there, I think, rather than try to, I was just trying to squish it down so it wasn't too raised, but I think it's better just to let it blob. Okay. I'll get that sit for a bit, and then I'll just make sure that it is sealed. Turn that off because I'm not going to need it now. So I think it should be pretty good really. I'm just wondering, no, it's definitely sealed. Yeah, these other ones are sealed, so I shouldn't have the problem again. And they do look like they're sealed. I'm not sure how well that's going to show up on the camera, but I think they will probably be okay. So I'll mix up some resin, and I'm going to put another layer. Of course this was going to be higher, so then I was going to put my lily pad, pond pad things, lily pad leaves, but these are now quite, they've come out of the resin a wee bit with it dripping down, so I'm just going to put another layer in to bring it up, and then the next layer I'll put lily pond leaves on that, and then put a layer. That was a long way of saying that. So I'll just mix up some resin and I'll bring it back. Okay, the resin's all mixed up, but there's some bubbles, but that'll be okay. I'll just get them out with the torch. So I'll just pour it in. I mixed up 60 mils, but I'm not going to use it all. I've just got some other things I'll be doing as well. So both of the fish are covered. Look a little bit more like a waterline. So just soften the edges a little bit. The paua looks so cool. Really brought out the colours in it. Okay, I'll let that sit, and I'll just pop bubbles after a couple of minutes so that it, you know, none of them get trapped underneath, although it wouldn't matter too much because it is a water type scene. And I can't see any resin getting out, so And that's a good sign. So I'll bring you back for the next layer when we get to that stage. Back soon. Okay, welcome back. It's been a couple of weeks. I've been working at home, so it's not as easy to get into the craft room during that time because we've had COVID in our household, unfortunately. So, and I'm apologise in advance for the noise because my husband's decided right at this minute to put together a shed, so he might be making some noise out there. I've got some stickers here of little leaves that I've just laid out where I thought they might look cute. So I will put these on and then I'll mix up my next batch of resin. Didn't want to cover the fish too much, so I've chosen ones and just put them slightly out of the picture, but I want the 3D dimension. I don't like the white lines actually. I'm hoping they don't show too much. Okay. Last little sticker. Okay, that looks good. I think that'll add some cute dimension. And not covering the fish. So my what's that, glue gun did the trick, so I didn't get any spillages, so I'll just keep that in until I've done this final layer. So I'll pause now and I'll go and mix up, get myself geared up to mix up the resin, and I'll come back when it's ready to pour. Okay, I've mixed up. Today I'm using Brown's epoxy cast, which is a bit of a reflective box, but it's really nice. You don't get too many bubbles. I've done 45 mils because I've got a couple of other things, but yeah, it's really nice to mix up. So I'll just pour a layer in here. It's hard to check if you're level. I've got it sitting on something to, you know, have it on a specific angle, but with the weight of the resin, then it starts to change where it's sitting. I do come and watch it anyway, so if it's looking like it's filling up too much at this heavy end, then I do kind of jiggle it around until it's settling right. I think that looks pretty good. So let's throw some alcohol on there. The bubbles. Just go cloudy for a second, I find, with this resin, but the only thing that's annoying is I can see the edge of the leaves. I can see the white. So I think next time I'd probably trim, maybe I could trim them off of it. And it seems to be working, just rubbing across it with this stick, so I'll just carry on doing that.
Okay. I think I'll leave that there, and I'll either bring you back to video the results, or I'll just put a photo in, but you will see that after this. Thanks for watching.